They said Africa had no history, no kings, no cities, no greatness. They definitely lied. Before colonization, Africa was home to mighty empires, rich in gold, wisdom, and power. Today, we're unlocking the 10 rich and powerful African empires that wrote history but never made it to your textbooks. Ancient Egypt. Let's start where the story often gets stolen. Egypt? Yes, Egypt is African. Home to the pharaohs, pyramids, and over 3,000 years of continuous rule. They built one of the world's first great civilizations while Europe was still in the Stone Age. Kingdom of Kush. South of Egypt was Kush, a kingdom so powerful it conquered Egypt itself. For nearly a century, black pharaohs ruled both lands. They were masters of iron, architecture, and war long before Rome rose. Mali Empire. Mali was the empire of gold. Under Mansa Musa, the richest man in history, Mali controlled vast trade routes across the Sahara. Timbuktu became a global center of knowledge, wealth, and Islamic scholarship. Songhai Empire. Then came Songhai, one of the largest empires in African history. They built an army bigger than many in Europe and preserved ancient knowledge in places like Gao and Janneh. Their fall wasn't due to weakness, but invasion from Morocco armed with European guns. Kingdom of Aksum. In East Africa, Aksum ruled from Ethiopia and traded with Rome, India, and China. They minted their own coins, built towering obelisks, and were one of the first Christian empires in the world. Kingdom of Benin. Not to be confused with the modern-day country called Benin Republic, the Benin Kingdom in Nigeria stunned early Europeans. Its bronze sculptures were so advanced, some thought aliens made them. Their capital had massive walls and street planning, centuries ahead of Europe. Great Zimbabwe. Built without mortar, the stone cities of Great Zimbabwe are architectural marvels. They controlled trade from the interior to the Swahili coast, dealing in gold, ivory, and cattle. And no, it wasn't built by outsiders. Africans did that. Kingdom of Congo. In Central Africa, Congo ruled with centralized government and Christian alliances. They negotiated with the Portuguese on equal terms, until betrayal and the slave trade brought chaos. Zulu Kingdom. Zulu wasn't ancient, but it was powerful. Shaka Zulu revolutionized warfare with discipline and tactics that shattered colonial forces in South Africa. They resisted colonization longer than many expected, and they almost won. The Swahili city-states. Stretching from Kenya to Mozambique, the Swahili city-states were multicultural hubs. They spoke Swahili, wrote in Arabic, and traded with Arabia, India, and China. Kilwa, Mombasa, and Zanzibar rivaled Venice in wealth and design. Africa wasn't waiting to be discovered, it was already leading. Before colonization, it stood tall with power, wealth, and wisdom. They buried these stories because they don't want you to know the level of atrocities committed against Africa. Africa was truly an empire of empires. If you like this video, please don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. See you on the next video.